So building on that, CC2C technology is a producer of highly olefin and aromatic content, but it's not only about cracking the crude, it's also about integrating it with downstream units to unlock its full potential. So the CC2C effluent, as I said, is rich in olefinous aromatics, which makes it highly valuable product. We get ethylene-rich off-gas, we get a high amount of LPGs concentrated in propylene, but also some butenes. We get highly aromatic cracked naphtha, and even in the heavier cuts, the light cycle oil, for example, you'll get some aromatics that we aim to valorize. And for the slurry, even though it's in high content of polyaromatics, there is still some potential that we will cover. So to evaluate the full potential of crude-to-chemical complex built on CC2C technology, we have run several studies, and we have studied two extreme cases, which one is targeting more towards olefin, and the other one targeting aromatics, or let's say a more balanced case. The study was based on 5 million ton per annum crude capacity, with the clear objective to target more than 70% chemical conversion, using only proven technologies in the setup. So let's look first at the aromatic case. You will see here aromatics, mainly we're talking about benzene and paraxylene, so that they're products of an aromatic complex using as well reforming technology. For this complex we need some heavy cracked naphtha to feed this complex, heavy cracked naphtha that will get both from the CC2C itself and from LCO hydrocracker. This is an LCO hydrocracker at low pressure in order to convert the heavier molecules without losing some aromatic content. This unit also produces some lighter naphtha that will be fed into a steam cracker, and the steam cracker using also all the saturated C2, C3, C4 streams from the lighter ends. So we produce ethylene and propylene. And if we look at the slurry side, so there is opportunity for slurry added treatment in order to produce low sulfur fuel oil, or even more valuable products such as carbon black feedstock or needle coke feedstock.
The main message here is that there are many synergies, high integration between all of these units. Byproducts from one unit will be the feed for another unit. I'll go quickly through the olefin case now. So olefin case, again here we're targeting mostly ethylene propylene, and so it's coming from the objective
to maximize the propylene from the CC2C
itself and the ethylene from the steam cracker. So for that we're feeding the steam cracker with all the available streams up to the heavy naphtha. After deep hydrotreatment and hydrocracking, in that case in a much higher pressure hydrocracker. And the same configuration for the slurry and same synergies. Here we don't have aromatic complex or reforming technology, but only extraction from the pi gas out of the steam cracker. If we look at the results from our studies, so let's look on the left first as the chemical yields. So we can see that we not only meet our initial target, but we exceed it, with one case even reaching 77% conversion. We can see, as I mentioned before, that the aromatic case is quite balanced, while the olefin case is reaching almost 60% in ethylene and propylene only from the crude oil. If we look at the right side, so a very interesting result is that the capex is actually very similar for both cases. It's much reduced compared to conventional crude to chemical for several reasons. The first one is that there is no hydrogen addition. The overall complex is sufficient in hydrogen, which reduces much the capex. And also second reason is that there is almost no high pressure unit. All these units are quite low pressure. So the capex is a little bit higher for the aromatic case, but as you can see below, that also the rate of return is quite higher for this aromatic balanced case, which is explained mainly because of the higher chemical yield. Anyway, both this case yielded from 15 to 20% rate of return, which is quite impressive for such a configuration. Okay, so everything I've presented now was corresponding to greenfield projects. But what's even more exciting is the potential for brownfield expansions. In our current era, our sector is facing some very much competition, and the existing sites will have to adjust, to adapt, to invest, and to expand in order to remain competitive. And such technology, such configuration will play a key role. In such configuration, we're able to reuse all the, let's say, low-value streams from the existing complex within the new complex. And as well, we're enabled to decrease the capex of the new complex by leveraging the existing units. Let's say using overcapacity in the existing site, or using opportunities for small revamp or repurposing of existing units. So there is even more synergies in such configuration, which helps to bring very good added value to the existing site. So in such configuration, there is a need for close collaboration with between the client and the licensor, and that helps to bring a tailor-made solution. And not only that, it's already also a future-ready complex, because it will enable to add integration of sustainable and circular feedstocks within the new complex, as well as opportunity for carbon capture on the concentrated CO2 emission streams. So it was quite a heavy presentation. There was a lot of information, so I'll try to wrap it up a bit. So the CC2C is just a natural evolution of the HSFCC technology, which is industrially proven technology with quite high performances. The direct route cracking requires a versatile reactor design, which CC2C delivers just that. The unique features of this CC2C has been fully de-risked. The CC2C enable chemicals maximization within either greenfield projects or even more exciting in brownfield configuration. And it's fully future ready and compatible with integration of sustainable circular feedstocks as well as low carbon technologies. So thank you to all the contributing team, and just a small addition, the 3D model that has been running across the slide here is available, actually printed and on display in Accent's booth number 22.